Okay, we've got Alexander on the line, who was on HMS Sheffield during World War II. Hello, Alec.
Hello, Nick.
You okay? First, can we start by you telling us maybe a quick background as to, when did you join the Royal Navy?
I joined the Royal Navy in January 1941.
1941, and
yeah, and I was 17 then.
17, and did you get called up to go into the Navy?
I volunteered. I just had my brain setted, Nick. Believe you me.
And did you choose to go in the Royal Navy? Like what made?
I just volunteered, Nick. I just volunteered.
Right. And so you obviously done some training, and then where did you go?
I went to training. I went to Shotley, Ipswich. That was the training. I'll get me tips. A base there where the youngsters used to go when they first went into the Navy. There, Shotley there.
Right.
The training. Then I went from there to did my seamanship there. Like you had to, a certain amount of qualifications. Yeah, I mean, going in the Navy, you had to like recognition of various ships there, whatever German ships and so forth there, and then you did like semi-form and in case like you were sank, so for instance there, and you use the flag like to communicate.
Yeah. And you went on to was HMS Sheffield your first ship that you were always on that ship, weren't you?
That was one ship I was on.
Right. Was that the first? What was the first ship you were on?
That was the first one I went on. Right. There, Nick.
Okay. And would you like to tell where you went on the ship?
Yes.
Would you want to talk about maybe the Scharnhorst?
Oh yes, by all means, because we there's a lot. Yeah, that's quite right. That was in I think the 26th of December 1942. I think it was. I have to check out my age. I can't remember as good as I used to then.
Yeah.
But now our first encounter with that was say we was on a Russian convoy. I'd done a few trips to Russia, but previous to that, I was on the Malta convoy.
Right.
It's a Malta, and we've taken supplies down to the Brooklyn aircraft and what have you. Then we done that for a time, and then when the Belfast, the Glasgow got sunk, then we took over the role because she was sunk with a load of bullion on board, and then we were transferred from the Med, come through the Bay of Biscay within a couple of days, got back to Scapa, and refitted, paint the ship from top to bottom, and then I was on our way to Russia then.
Right.
What a joy.
So what was conditions like on the way to Russia? And
as soon as you got, when we were up as far as Iceland, and when you left Iceland, also in the turret itself, it turned like an ice box, all ice right the way round.
Right.
Absolutely. And if you touched any metal there, it'd pull the skin off your hand.
Oh, right. So it was pretty...
What happened to me, like, because when you're closed up there, you don't, you're just in what they call sea rig there, and that's like the ovals and the equipment they give you to, you just lay down on the deck there, and it's as simple as that. That was your bed. There's 21 men to a gun night, and it was absolutely freezing in there.
Right.
It was appalling. What can you say?
And
I was to say that there was one episode there. I know I'm jumping backwards and forwards there, which has never been reported in the naval logbook, and they've kept quiet about that. It's never been published there.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about it, but I was there. And when we went after, we were to the Turpis, and at I think I'm correct. Either the Cumberland, that was a heavy cruiser, 8-inch cruiser, and we was went after the Terrapins, not to engage it, to shadow it if we could find it.
Mm-hmm.
But in our episode of trying to find it, they come and opened up on us, and a shell exploded outside the turret there, and you could put 2 buses in the hole that was left into the deck below us there.
Oh, right.
And nothing in the logbook of Sheffield at all. They covered that up.